Good morning, friends. This is Karen, and today I am going over the complete skincare from Good Molecules. So I reached out to them because I wanted to try their products. Sometimes I look at ingredients, it intrigues me, and I was just looking for their serum. They sent me everything. So I'm super excited to go through the whole entire skincare routine with you and give you my honest opinion. Now, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I'm one that really just never knew like the steps. Like, what do I do first? What do I do second? You know, like I do serums, yes. I've put creams on my face, yes. So this actually walks you through it. So I was kind of excited about that. But let's open the box. Let me just show you what's inside and check this out. Look at how beautiful this, just the packaging. I was just so excited to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm a big fan of doing my skincare routine, especially on camera with a bowl of water and all of the things. I don't go in the bathroom because I feel like you guys can't see. So I'm going to walk you through every single step so that way you know what to do. And I'll give you my true opinion. So the first one, there's a few. And as you can see, I have no makeup and I have mature skin. So and I will tell you, I'm gonna have to like put my glasses on. I can't see without my glasses. So I'll be putting them on, taking them off as I kind of do this. So I got my little head thing back, as you can see. And I have 2 bowls of clean water right here. Okay, so that way I can do this in here. So I've got 2 bowls of clean water and I have the microfiber cloths right there. And so let's start off with Good Molecules. Good Molecules cleansing. Now, what I noticed about just their box for people like me, like if you're like me and you're like, I don't know what to do first. So if you look on the back of their box, it will tell you first you cleanse, then you tone, then you treat, then you moisturize. So that was really helpful, I thought. So let's talk about their cleanser. And I actually, when I agreed to do a review, I actually look at the product because I want to see, you know, like what's in it. If you guys don't know, I'm a soap maker, so I'm really into natural ingredients. I love oils and butters, and when I make soap, that's how I, figure out what I want to, make as far as which oils or butters I want to use. Okay, so I'm going to give you some highlights, and I did write them down just for video purposes. But for the Hydrating Facial Cleansing Gel, okay, so it has rose water and pineapple. Now, I know rose water has extremely good antioxidants. I know that from soap making, so I was excited. It's pH balanced. It has pineapple extract, which is actually the product that works on your brightening. So I have a clean cloth. We're gonna wash my face and let's see how we feel, right? So we're gonna get this on. I'm just moisturizing, a clean, it's kind of hot actually. And I am, hold on. I don't know if it's, it comes protected. So let's get that off. Haven't used it yet, so, okay. So this is the cleansing. So this is step 1. Step 1 is the Good Molecules cleansing. So this, we're gonna kind of go in order so that way you guys know, and then I can kind of give you my take on it. So I don't have too much. I don't know if you can see that, but let's see. Rub it in. And I usually always go. Now, cleanser is something I love to use because I wear makeup. Okay, so I love a good cleanser. And the first thing I'm going to tell you, it is fragrance-free. There is no smell. None at all. So if you're hypersensitive to fragrances, there is none. The next thing I'm going to tell you, it feels like it's bubbling up pretty good. Like I can feel like I've got suds. You know how like that sound of suds? Yep. It's going on nice. My face doesn't sting. It feels good. Feels like it's getting cleaned pretty well. Yeah, it feels good. Go around my eye in counterclockwise. I always go down to my neck like that. Now again, I am doing this at a table, so I'm not going to add extra. I don't want to get suds everywhere, but I can tell it's sudsing up and I can see it on here. All right, so now we're going to rinse. This water's hot though. Let's rinse. And it does feel good. I'm going to see if I can. I should have gotten, I'm probably going to pause it and get a clean like towel, because I usually have like a towel to pat dry, you know, after cleansing, but I'm just rinsing right now. But yeah, it doesn't sting. My skin can be kind of sensitive, and you know, when you're 54 like me, you know, sometimes you have the hormones and you get like acne and stuff, so, which I sometimes get. So it's really important for me to at least try to keep my skin clean to minimize acne. But yeah, okay. You can air dry it too. But first step, it feels great, honestly. Yeah, feels good. Okay, so as far as the cleansing, it has rose water, pineapple extract, and honestly, it feels great. And the, you know, Good Molecules, their skincare products, what I saw, you know, when I was looking it up, it is very affordable. So like, I feel like you could get an entire skincare regimen for an affordable price. So this is step 1, the cleansing. Guys, so we're coming back with step 2 in the Good Molecules skin routine. So we're going to do the niacinamide brightening toner. And what I love about Good Molecules is if you're kind of like me and you just don't know what kind of steps to take in a skincare routine, this tells you. This is step 2, and you guys are going to be able to see every single step in my Amazon storefront too. I'll have all of the steps. So let's open this up. I haven't used this before, so we are finding out. This is what the bottle looks like right there. And it has niacinamide brightening toner. If I say that wrong, I apologize. But one thing I liked when I was researching this, it is closed when you open it, so it doesn't leak. It's alcohol free. Now, I definitely have used toners that have alcohol in it, and my face, like, it's awful. So I was really excited to know that this doesn't have alcohol in it. So I am excited to try it. It evens skin tone and helps hyperpigmentation. Now, one thing I know from making soap is licorice root extract. It's high in antioxidants. I know this from making soap. So again, it was a product that I really did want to try. And it also will calm inflammation. So, you know, when you have mature skin, sometimes it gets inflamed. So I'm just going to take a clean cotton ball and put it on here and kind of dab around. I feel like I need a little bit more. Yep, it doesn't have that burning sensation. At all. Nope. Now it does have a mild smell, but it could be from the licorice extract. But it's so mild. Like when I bring it next to my nose, I can smell, unless it's the cotton. I mean, it could be the cotton, but it feels great. And it doesn't, wow. It kind of has a, like, I don't want to say it feels nice and cool, but I mean, it is cool against my skin. And I'm just rubbing the toner on. That's it. And I always try to get my neck like that. But it feels good, guys. All right. I think I got everything. Again, you know, usually I have a magnification mirror. But yeah, let me see the cotton ball. So that's step 2, Good Molecules niacinamide brightening toner. So it is going to reduce large pores, and large pores is something I know that I have. Okay, so that is step 2. I go through the whole Good Molecules, just trying stuff out. But yeah, that toner, oh, feels great. Yeah, so we're gonna go on to step 3. So we are on to step 3, and step 3 is the Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel. So again, if you look on the side, it will tell you like at which point you're going to use this. And I'm going to be truthful. I didn't know what Yerba Mate is, and I looked it up. So if you look up Yerba Mate, it is actually a drink a lot of people drink in South America. But when you look up skin-loving ingredients, it is very high in antioxidants, and it helps firm and tone bone, and it has tons of vitamins in it. So when I read that, I'm like, heck yeah, let's use it. Let's try it out. So we're gonna get this open. And now this is the Wake Up Eye Gel. Now, another property that they have in here is caffeine. And you might be like, wow, I'm gonna, I drink caffeine in the morning. I'm gonna put caffeine on my eyeballs, right? But actually caffeine constricts the blood vessels to reduce the puffiness. So as far as me, if you guys don't know, like I'm always going and my eyes look puffy all the time. So I'm really excited to try this. So it does come closed. You got to poke a hole through it like I'm doing now. And it's just going to be a little bit around the eye and brow. So again, I can't see anything. So I'm just going to see if I can squeeze just a tiny bit out here. A little pea size like that. You see that? And let me get some on. And then I'm going to tap. Okay, so I got that on. And I'm going to just try to tap around. And again, you have to think the eye skin right underneath your eye is super, super thin. So it is super sensitive area. And it doesn't burn. It just glides on really nicely. It's not burning. It actually feels soothing, believe it or not. It's nice. I'm just gonna go kind of help with those dark baggy circles, as you get older, sometimes we don't sleep good. So there's lots of mornings I wake up with baggies underneath my eyes, just like big circles, sometimes dark, But yeah, this feels good. And I'm excited for the properties that it holds. And yeah, it's definitely something that if you guys feel the same way where you have dark circles, this is step 3 in the regimen. And you're just gonna rub it on and see how it feels. See how it works on. I love that it has caffeine. That's kind of cool. You learn something new every day. All right. But as far as the eye gel cream, it feels wonderful. It doesn't sting. Yeah, it feels nice and soothing. And all I care about is it goes to work on my baggy eyes. On to step 4. And so we are on to the next step, which is I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong. Let's see. Hyaluronic Acid Serum. Okay, so I'm going to give you the notes because when I take my glasses off, I can't see. It's gluten-free, super important. It only takes a few drops, and hyaluronic acid is a humectant. So I had to look up what humectant actually means, and it actually says that it draws in moisture. So they were saying that when you apply this, you want to apply it to almost damp skin. So I have another bowl of clean warm water. I'm going to put the warm water on my skin so it's not dripping, but I have nice warm water, and then we're going to apply the serum. So one thing, it says apply to damp skin and wait 30 minutes. Let it all soak in, okay? So we're going to wait 30 seconds, not 30 minutes, 30 seconds. And then we're going to apply our daily moisturizer. So again, this is the next step in the regimen. It only takes a few drops, and it does say it's lightweight. So let's see if it feels lightweight. We're going to get it on. We're going to put some, we're going to dampen my skin because we want it to draw in that dampness, right? We don't want it to have dry. If we had a dry face, it's not going to draw in anything, right? It's going to be dry. So we want it to draw. It's like almost sucking in. It's helping our skin suck in the moisture like a sponge. All right, so here it is. It's wrapped pretty nice. I love how it gives me the steps. So if you don't know the steps like me, I love that. Okay, so good molecules, hyaluronic acid, that's what it looks like. Let's see, we're gonna open it up. All right, so I'm gonna take my glasses off. Y'all know that I can't see. We're gonna get some moisture on my face. And one thing I like, their products are really affordable. And so far it feels great. I love that, I love that. So I'm gonna get some moisture on my face, and I'm just gonna dab it, So it's, because I don't, I'm gonna draw. It's like I need all the moisture I can get. Like, do I want a lot of moisture? Okay, so I can definitely feel my face is wet. And just a few drops. I'm gonna just put a few drops on my fingers. And then, no smell. I don't smell anything. So if you guys are like fragrance sensitive, Wow. It glides really nice, but it probably glides really nice because my face is wet, you know. But let's get it on. Something about, you know, as we get older, you know, we get that chicken neck. So I'm always trying to take care of my neck. And I'm just trying to get all of the serum. I feel like I put on a good amount, you know. All right. So we're going to wait 30 seconds. Wait 30 seconds. Don't touch. I want all that moisture to go inside my skin. All right. So again, this is the next step in the skin routine, guys. Follow me on Amazon storefront so you can see the complete skin. And this is just a great video. If you guys are like me and you're just not sure which steps to do, that's why I wanted to create this video. And it's affordable, so you can get the whole set, you know. And yeah, but I mean, so far, especially if you have sensitive skin, my skin has felt great, you know. Next step, and let me get my glasses back on. I feel like it's been 30 seconds. And I already feel, okay, so when I touch it, does it feel a little sticky? Yep, it does. But I feel like it is sucking it in, honestly, you know? It's like, it's as it starts to like evaporate, it's going right inside. That's kind of cool, actually. All right, I'm gonna get my glasses back on, and we're going to head to the next step. We are on the last step of the morning routine, okay? Again, Good Molecules tells you every single step. So if you're like me and you just don't know the steps, this is very helpful. Okay, so let's review the notes. And okay, so this is your moisture, your daily moisture. So everything we just did, this is gonna lock it in, okay? So super important. It locks in everything, it's lightweight. So we're gonna see if it's lightweight. Does it feel heavy? Does it feel lightweight? We're gonna see. Now, one thing I did like when I was reading about this, get this. This lightweight moisture is silicone-free, fragrance-free, alcohol-free, mineral oil-free. I mean, if you're super sensitive, I would definitely try this. It's packed with fatty acids. So again, it's silicone free. This has avocado skin oil, which is rich moisturizing oil. I use it in soap making, so I love avocado oil. That was one reason. And shea butter has tons of antioxidants. When I make soap, I put shea butter in it. So that was super important. So I'm really excited to try this. It's been 30 seconds since we put in our serum, so we're good to go. Remember, we had to wait 30 seconds. This is what it looks like right there. We're going to put, it's probably got the, yep. So just remember, you got to take off the safety thing, and let's try some moisturizing. My face feels great after that serum. Oh, it really does. Okay. So this is what I've got going on. I'm just going to kind of, and I'm going to get my neck. I always get my neck. All right. And then I'm just going to rub this in. Okay, I'm gonna say I feel like it has a good barrier. That's what I feel like. It's gliding nicely. It feels, you know, it feels good. Get my neck. It does feel lightweight. I mean, I would say almost it feels medium weight, not super light. I mean, it feels like it glides on. I don't know, maybe I put too much, but you guys can see better than me. I'm blind without my glasses, but I'm just kind of going by. There's no, I don't smell anything. I can just picture anybody sensitive would be great. And yeah. And I always take the cream afterwards, always, and rub the back of my hands. It's just something I always do. Doesn't feel sticky. I feel like in like maybe 1 to 2 minutes, I'm gonna start putting my makeup on and getting ready for the day. But yeah, let me get my glasses back on. Okay, so yeah, I mean, so that, my friends, I hope this video was helpful. I know what it's like when you just don't know. You want some good skincare routine. You want to try something out. You don't know the steps. Friends, that's me. You know, like I would just kind of, you know, I would just kind of go with the flow. You ever go on a cruise and they're like, do this, do this. I love that Good Molecules tells you what to do. And I love the ingredients, you know, so I am excited to try this routine on a regular basis and just see what it's like and see if I feel like my skin feels great. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It feels so nice. But yeah, if you're looking for a skin routine, whether it's a cleanser, a toner, eye gel for dark patches, a serum. I would definitely try Good Molecules. Give it a try. But yeah, I hope this was helpful. Leave the comments below. And then the other product that they sent is the nighttime product, which you put on at night. So at night, we're going to do the cleanser, we'll do the toner, and then we'll do the retinol night cream. So that's the last step at night. But right now, I'm going to go get myself ready for the day. And I hope this video was helpful.